Iniciando. Hello, high achievers! I can see Armando Peña and Ilaria Scafani already there. But I can't see myself going on. Why not? Can you hear me? Can you listen to me? All right, so it seems like I'm not on yet. Oh, here I am! Yay! I can see myself. Can you see me, guys? All right, so it seems like I'm not on yet. Oh, yes, I am on. There is a little delay. But it's okay because I can see your comments. I am using the YouTube channel here, the YouTube chat as my back channel. And today we're going to do Reading and Use of English Part 2. I'm really excited. And you should be as well, because Reading and Use of English Part 2 is the easiest part of the exam. Well, allegedly, it is the easiest part of the exam. Because as an open-close exercise, they can only give you simpler structures to use, right? Things that would be easy for you to find out, figure out how to fill in the gap. So let's get started without further ado. Oh no, I have to introduce myself. I'm sorry, I have to go through all that again or my partners will... So my name is Flavia Costa. I have been teaching English since 1991, and preparing students for international English exams is my expertise. I am Brazilian. I'm not a native speaker of English, and I have been through all these exams. I know how strenuous it is to reach the level to feel able to take such high-level exams. And this is why I can guide you there. I have walked that walk. And I am glad to see you all here. This live class is the highlight of my week. I'm really having fun doing that. Nevertheless, as I said, I am Brazilian. And if I make any mistakes, by all means, do correct me. It is important not only for me to perfect my English, but also for everyone who's watching, okay? It's helpful for everybody. Talking about that, I was watching my class last Tuesday, and I realized I made 2 mistakes, and I was impressed that nobody corrected me. Didn't you see? Well, actually, it was one mistake which is considered a really common mistake in the English language, especially for Americans, and my English, as you can listen, is really Americanized. So I learned it that way, and it's hard to correct something that you learned at an early age. So last class I said the amount of people. I do that a lot. And amount is to be used with uncountable words. So I should have said the number of people instead of the amount of people, right? Whenever I say the amount of anything, which is not uncountable, for example, if I ever say here, the amount of people, the amount of cars, the amount of sentences, or the amount of anything which is plural, please do write it. Write it down there and say, Flavia, you did it again. And then I am going to do just like, what's her name? That girl who sings, oops, I did it again. Yes, I do that all the time. I know it's wrong, but it comes naturally. I'm trying to correct myself. So I should say the number of people, the number of cars, the number of things which are countable, and use amount only for uncountable stuff. For example, the amount of money, the amount of coffee, the amount of air, or you know what I mean. So this is one of the mistakes I made. The other one I'm going to explain as we go through the exercise, okay? I can see some people here in the chat, and I will get started with the slides. I won't be able to see you. You won't be able to see me, but I will read your comments here. Okay, Ilaria, Armando, let's get started without any further ado. Here I am sharing my screen with you. Share. And this is what I want to share, but not from here. Let's get started from the beginning with the Cambridge English Language Assessment logo, where it says Cambridge English Proficiency, Certificate of Proficiency in English. Oh, I have part 1 here, but we are doing part 2 today. So here is the place where I took the test from, right? I downloaded the sample exam from Cambridge English website. Now, it is not on the page right there when you open it, okay? You have to go inside of cambridgeenglish.org, inside of C2 Proficiency, and in there you will find another link which says preparation. So this exam here is buried deep within the website. And this is the second mistake I made the other class, where I said it is in the website. No, it is always on the website, guys. Nevertheless, I meant that it is buried within, it's in there. You have to dig in to find it, okay? So go to the site, find exams and tests, C2 Proficiency preparation, and download the paper right there. This is the one we're going through. This is the exam format again. We have covered that last class. I don't know if I should continue showing that. If you think I shouldn't, just write it down there and say, Flavia, you don't need to repeat that, okay? I just want to make it clear that we're working on the reading and use of English part of the paper. There are 4 different papers, and today we're going through part 2 of the reading and use of English paper. And here it is. Part 2 of the reading and use of English paper reads, for questions 9 to 16, read the text below and think of the word which best fits each space. Use only one word in each space, only one. There is an example at the beginning. Write your answers in capital letters on the separate answer sheet. And the example says if. Now let me show you the separate answer sheet, which says use a pencil, B or HB. Rub out any answer you wish to change using an eraser. So right here, you're going to write your answers using a pencil in capital letters. Do not forget. Let's read it. This is the text on part 2. In part 2, on the test, it gives you a text without options. There is no multiple choice, okay? You have to figure out how to fill in the blanks on your own. Let's see how it goes. Mobile communication. For many people, mobile email is a habit they couldn't give up even if they wanted to. If is given here. You can see it there, how to write it down. So for many people, mobile email is a habit they could give up even if they wanted to. And should they want to? What's the answer on number 9? This one is really easy, right, guys? If you're preparing for CPE, there is no doubt here that you should say why. And why should they want to, right? So I'm not even going to stretch that explanation. You're just going to get your pencil and write why on number 9, okay, inside of the boxes here in capital letters. All right, so let's continue. And why should they want to? Number 10, gap all. The ability to send and receive emails from a mobile device means they can stay in touch with colleagues. Now, I'm not giving you the answer right away. I'm waiting for you to answer me. I can see 7 people in there. I know somebody's going to give me the answer for that, right? So I'm going to continue reading and go until number 11 and 12 to see if you guys can answer that before I give you the answer, okay? So number 10, all. The ability to send and receive emails from a mobile device means they can stay in touch with colleagues, friends, and family, whether they're standing in a queue at the supermarket, downing a quick cup of coffee in meetings, or killing before a flight. All right, I'm waiting for an answer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, come on, guys. Ilaria, I know you can do that. Number 10 here should be after all. You use after all when introducing a statement which supports or helps explain something you have just said. I thought you might know somebody. After all, you're the man with connections. I do like her. After all, she's my sister. And the third sentence here reads, this is, after all, just the start of a very long road back to profitability. And this is why number 10, you should write after all. After all, the ability to send and receive emails from a mobile device, okay? So you're going to grab your pencil and write after, right there. Let's continue. So it's talking about mobile communication, the ability to send and receive emails, and it says here, whether they're standing in a queue at the supermarket, downing a quick cup of coffee in meetings. What should you say there? In between meetings. All right. This is quite simple. And when things get simple, sometimes we think, oh, that's not right. That's too easy, right? And then we start trying to find more difficult words. But when you're talking about part 2, when you're taking part 2 of the reading and use of English paper, keep in mind that here things have to be simpler because they're not giving you any options, okay? So don't go thinking that there will be too many synonyms there. They can't do that to you, okay? So in between meetings, you're going to write between right there. Or killing before a flight. Killing what before a flight? Can I get an answer? I can see there is a delay here, so I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm counting on you, Ilaria Sclafani. Is that how I say your name? Sclafani? Sclafani? I'm just waiting for an answer. Okay, so let's go. So killing time before a flight. To kill time, to kill an hour, etc., means to do something that keeps you busy while you're waiting for something else to happen. My friend was late, so I killed an hour window shopping. And this is why you should say here, killing time before a flight. You're going to write it down over there, killing time. All right, how's it going? Let's continue. It's fair to say that access to email while the move has done much to whet appetites. This is a preposition here. While you are the move. Here you should say on the move. To be on the move means to be physically active I have been on the move all day and I'm really tired. Or to be going somewhere, to be traveling. We're going to be on the move all next week, but we'll call you when we get home. So right here, you would say it's fair to say that access to email while on the move has done much to whet appetites. What is this, Flavia? What's the meaning of this little word here? On the move, right? So to whet means an interest, okay? To whet somebody's appetite means to increase someone's interest in and wish for something, usually by giving them a small experience of it. So I've heard an expert of the book on the web and it's whetted my appetite. That one kiss had whetted his appetite. The pronunciation is just like wet, as if you have taken a shower and you are all wet. So this is the same pronunciation. And we have here that it is far to say that access to email while on the move has done much to increase appetites, to whet appetites for other kinds of collaborative tools. There's a whole new way of working that has opened up in recent years. So here on number 14, you are going to use what's more. What's more is used to add something surprising or interesting to what you have just said. The decorations were absolutely beautiful, and what's more, the children had made them themselves. Also, it could mean more importantly. So the decorations were beautiful, and what's more, the kids made them themselves. It's the same thing, right? They were both inside of Cambridge's dictionary, so that's why I've put them here. Some synonyms of what is more. The reason why I have put what is more here and not what's more is, even though you can say what's more and contract the verb here with what, you shouldn't, okay? When writing for Cambridge exams, you're not going to use contractions. You're not going to go what's, that's, it's. You're going to say what is, that is, it is, okay? Please do not contract. Some synonyms of what is more are additionally, moreover, furthermore, likewise, withal, besides, also, and, which is the one you are going to try to avoid. Of course, we must use and every now and then when we're writing, and especially when we're speaking, we use that a lot. But, just to leave you here with some synonyms for what's more, if you're practicing your writing, these are good connectors, and it creates cohesion in your writing. Okay, so let's go. Number 14, what's more? There's a whole new way of working that has opened up in recent years, and a result, there's a general expectation. All right, so on here to fill number 15. What's more? I forgot to show you the answer sheet. So kill time, on the move, right? And what's more? Now we're doing number 14. 15. And number 15 is as a result of something, which means because of something. Profits have declined as a result of the recent drop in sales. Okay? So some synonyms here for as a result. As a result can be appropriately, correspondingly, properly, proportionately, as a synonym of accordingly. If you want to see more synonyms, you just use a thesaurus, okay? Excellent when practicing your writing as well. As a result means as a consequence, at the hand of, because of, okay? So let's take a look here when it says, as a result, let's see if we can substitute. There's a whole new way of working that has opened up in recent years, and as a consequence, right? Because of that, as a result, there's a general expectation that efficiency and productivity don't necessarily take within the four walls of an organization's physical offices. Don't necessarily take place. Take place means to happen, especially after being planned or arranged. The next meeting will take place on Thursday. Talks between the two sides are still taking place. Major changes are taking place in society. So from the Cambridge Corpus computer, there is the ball took place in the great room at Grosvenor House. I think that's the way you should say that. The film takes place during foggy days, yada, 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 and police are trying to prevent the demonstration from taking place. All right, so here we go. There's a general expectation that efficiency and productivity don't necessarily take place within the four walls of an organization's physical offices. Okay, so are you going to waste your time writing the words here? No, you're not. You're not going to waste your time. You're going to write it over there inside of those boxes of the answer sheet using your capital letter with a pencil. And guys, that's it for part 2. You know, part 2 of the reading and use of English is that simple. It is that small. You should do it as fast as you can, because parts 3 and 4 and 5, they are going to get more difficult each day. It's when we start learning, when we start doing the reading, okay? So if you like these lessons, if you want me to continue, please subscribe, give it a like, share it with your friends. It will surely help me continue doing those videos for you. I am on WhatsApp. My link is down there for you. Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. I mixed up the logos. And I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now because I want to talk to you. Oh my goodness. End of slideshow. How do I stop sharing this? Oh, here I am. All right, guys. So I hope you liked it. I really did enjoy part 2. It was really quick, wasn't it? Just a little bit less than 30 minutes, I believe. And that's it. See, it's not a monster. The CPE is just another exam. And there are parts which are more difficult, but there are also parts that you can run through, just like this one. A little bit of practice will take you there really fast. All right? So thank you very much once again. I hope to see you next Tuesday at 10:30, and we will answer the reading and use of English part 3 of the CPE. I hope you liked it. Bye. Oh, how do